Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
So, date is already given here, right? Yes or no? What is today's date? 2024, November 10, Sunday, right? And our Nepali date? Kartik
25.
Okay, if so, now there will be presentation from the student side. Which chapter are you going to discuss today? We will begin the chapter force and motion. No. Energy in daily life. Force and motion already completed. Force and motion completed. Today we will discuss about energy in daily life. So, basically, different forms of energy will be discussed, right? What is the first one? Heat. So, about heat, sources of heat, methods of transmission of heat, conduction, and mechanism of conduction in solid. So, that will be explained by today's presenter. And today's presenter is Niranjan Shrestha. Is anyone absent today?
Yes.
Prayas and Sumitra. Please pay attention what your friend is explaining. You want to download? Good. How your friends are doing, just learn and try to do better than your friends. If you explain from this side, it will be quite better, okay?
So,
Take the correct position, everyone.
good morning to you all. So, today is
Sound must be a bit louder, then they can hear it.
So, it's me as a Shrestha. So, today I am going to be presenting on the topic energy in daily life. So, it's our ongoing lesson. So, it's the chapter 7. So, me myself, Niranjan, I am going to be explaining the topic of energy in daily life.
Hello.
So, I guess something. Excuse me, sir. I read some points about alphabet.
Silence.
So today in this class we are going to be studying about these following points. So the first point is going to be heat. The second is going to be renewable source of energy. The source of energy is divided into two on the basis of their replacement. So renewable source of energy, they are the source of energy which can be replaced if after they are finished at the origin place. Non-renewable source of energy, these are the source of energy which cannot be replaced easily after it is finished at the place of origin. It means if we use coal, so example of non-renewable source of energy is coal. So while you are using coal, so if the coal is finished at its place of origin, then it cannot be replaced in a small period of time as how renewable source of energy can be. So renewable source of energy we can give its examples like wind energy, solar energy. So another is methods of transmission of heat. So heat is transformed from one molecule to another. So how is it transmitted? So we are going to study about it. So the one of the methods of transmission of heat is conduction. So we are also going to be studying about it in this class. And the last, but not the least, is mechanism of conduction of solid. So we are going to study about it today. So let me begin into the lesson now. So the first topic is we are going to be studying about energy in daily life. So if we are going to be studying about any topic, so we must be well known about the title first. So the title is energy in daily life. So we have to know about energy first. So what is energy? So energy is a familiar topic. So energy is the ability to do work. So we are doing work right now. We are coming from our home to school. In the process of coming from the way to the home to the school, so you are using the energy too. So energy is a fundamental property of material system that allows them to perform tasks and undergo changes. So energy is a fundamental property. It's a property that matters and that systems use so that you can do any work, you can perform your tasks. It exists in various forms including kinetic, motion, potential, stored, thermal, heat, chemical, electrical and nuclear energy. So energy is not only a single one. Energy has its types, heat and thermal energy, they are the same ones. So there are different types of energy. There are heat energy, chemical energy, kinetic energy, potential energy and many more. So today we are going to study about it. So first, we are going to study about what is heat. So heat is heat energy. It's a type of energy. So it's given. It is a form of energy that is transferred from one object or system to another due to a difference in temperature. It is the total kinetic energy of molecules that can flow from water to colder body. Its essentially joule is measured by using calorimeter. So it is a form of energy. So it is a so if we just place our hand near the burning firewood, so we can feel some sensation of warmness in our hands. So it's the heat energy. And it's given it is the total kinetic energy of molecules that flows from water to colder bodies. So for an example, so here a fire is being burned by the firewood, and if you are sitting here, then you can just place your fingers, then you can feel some sensation that your fingers are being warmer from the previous one. Your finger might be colder from the previous time, but now when you keep your hands in front of the fire, it becomes warmer and warmer. So it's the heat energy, and so the SI unit of energy is joule, as you all know, and heat. So the heat energy, it is measured by using a calorimeter. Yes, that's it about the first slide. So we have the next topic is sources of energy. So there are two sources of energy. So they are as given: renewable source of energy and non-renewable source of energy as given. So renewable source of energy are those type of source of energy which can be replaced easily after it's finished. So it's the same which is given here in the slides. So renewable source of energy, its example is solar energy, wind. So energy, solar energy. So solar energy, we know that sun is the main source of energy. It provides us with heat energy and light energy as well. So when sun gives us with the warmness, light, heat. So has it ever been like you were just getting the light and heat from the sun, but suddenly you stop getting it? I guess it's not like that. So solar energy, it's a renewable source of energy, so it's with you for a long time. It's not like non-renewable source of energy which can be finished after using for a certain time. So non-renewable source of energy, these are the source of energy which cannot be replaced immediately after it is finished at their place of origin. As given here, the example of non-renewable source of energy is coal and natural gas. So coal, in Nepal we call it koila. Yes. So the next slide is so as given here, it can also be converted into other forms of energy. So we have recently covered it also in previous classes. So heat, so we know heat. So by the heat, it can also be converted into many forms of energy like light energy. So the sun, or you can say just an electric heater. So the electric heater, it provides us with heat, and the heat also helps us to provide some light. So it's given for example, when an iron rod is heated till it becomes red hot, it emits light energy. Therefore, it is the form of energy which is either formed by conversion of other forms of energy, or it can be converted into other forms of energy, or it can be converted. We use that for the various purposes. So an iron so it's given here as an example. When an iron rod is heated, uh, so it's an iron rod, and when it's heated, let's say in electric gas, yes, when it's heated in electric gas, then it will start being red, dark red. So it will be too much hot by the flame that gas produces, and then the iron rod, it will start turning red and red. So it also emits light. So from this example, we can understand that heat also helps us in emitting the light, and it also says it can be converted into other forms of energy, as I said. So I wrote it 2 times here. Yes, and we use heat for various purposes. So the uses of heat in our daily life is given for cooking food, drying wet clothes, and running this. Not only these, but there are many other purposes of using heat. To uses. So heat. So we know heat. So we just studied about it. So heat. We use heat in our daily life. So what are the methods by which the heat is transmitted from one body to another body? So it can travel from one place to another in several ways. So there are 3 common ways from which heat travels in different ways. So the ways are given here: conduction, convection, and radiation. So let's study about it. So the first one is going to be conduction. So the first topic, as I said, is conduction. So heat is traveled in solid by this method. So, conduction is the method of transmission of heat, which is mainly seen in solids. Conduction is the transfer of heat through direct contact between substances. So it's the transfer of heat through direct contact, as given in the figure. So I'm going to tell about these two. So it happens when particles of a hotter substance collide with a particle of a cooler substance. So as for instance, as an example, it's an object here. So the cooler molecules, they are here. So when the warmer molecules, they are collided with the cooler molecules, then conduction is seen. And as for instance, an example, as given in the figure, so it's a gas which is running, so it produces heat. So and it's a metal frying pan. So when the heat is given to the frying pan, as given here, the flame is turning on. So then the heat starts to travel from the base of the pan to all of its body surface. So we all know. So while we are just cooking food in our house, so if it's the metal one, so when you are cooking, so you can feel that not only the base of the metal is just being hot, but also the these parts, the handle, so they are also being hot. So it's the method of conduction. Thank you. That's all it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, definitely. As usual, Niranjan, he has brought very lovely slides, and his explanation is quite good. He has discussed this would have allowed students to check here. Our topic is energy in daily life. So there are different forms of energy, right? What are different forms of energy? Heat energy, light energy, sound energy, kinetic energy, kinetic, then potential, mechanical, nuclear energy, right? Bioenergy. So many types of energies are there. So among them, in this chapter, we started reading about heat, right? Heat. So here is given one thing: sources of energy. What is my source? This is sources of water. What is my source of water? The thing from which water can be obtained. So what are the examples of sources of water? River is source of water. Pond is source of water. Bay is also bay, B-A-Y, like Bay of Bengal. Bay is source of water. Ocean is source of water. Lakes are sources of water. Yes, sir. And underground water is also a source of water, because we can get water by the help of either hand pump or well or those big pumps, right? I don't know whether you have got pumping system. They use one machine. They do boring, B-O-R-I, not boring, not filling bore, not like this. And then get the underground water. But we are discussing about source of energy. Source of energy means those things from which we can get energy. From which things we can get energy? Number one is rice or food. From food we get energy. Or food contains chemical energy. If your parents, they do not manage food for some hours, you become angry, even I also become angry. Not only angry because this inside part becomes angry, It says khana de, khana de, khana de. Right? You have already enlisted your name for tiffin time. How many of you have enlisted name? Raise hand. So 1, 2, 3 only? Or 4, 5. Rest of others, you may get your food from home. Right? Anyway. So different type of source of energy. Actually, source of energy can be categorized into 2 types. He has already said. Renewable. Another is non-renewable. There are 2 sources of energy. One is renewable. So renewable means we can obtain energy quickly, time to time. From same, like from water we can get energy, right?
Yes.
Which energy can we obtain? Hydroelectricity. From same water we can produce electricity 100 times or not?
Yes.
You might have heard about Kulekhani 1. That is hydroelectric power plant project. Kulekhani 2, hydroelectric power plant project. Hydroelectric 3, sorry, Kulekhani 3. Kulekhani 1, Kulekhani 2, Kulekhani 3. Same water is used for producing electricity in 3 places. In Makwanpur. Yes or no? Why Makwanpur? I said because our hero, Adarsh is from there. But I don't know whether he has seen that hydroelectric power plant project or not. But we have seen Kulekhani Dam, right? During the reign of Ashwin 12, they opened some doors of Kulekhani Dam, and there was big flood in one village. What is the name of the village? Sisneri. Whole village was blown. Houses were blown, this and that gone. Very dangerous, right? So 2 types of sources of energy, renewable, and what is second one? What is the next one? Non-renewable. Can you tell me what are the renewable sources of energy? Main is sun. Second one is air, water, etc. Non-mainly there are 2. One is coal and petrol. Okay. So what is heat? It is the total kinetic energy possessed by the molecule. Why are you biting nails, boy? It's fond of biting nails. What is kinetic energy? What is kinetic energy? Tell me. If the body is in motion, then there is one form of energy. What is it called? Kinetic energy. You are sitting. Means what type of energy you have got? Potential energy. But if you run, then you will have kinetic energy. When you are in kinetic energy, your body feels warmer or not? There is heat energy. So, total kinetic energy present in a body is called heat, and it is measured by one device. What the device called? Calorimeter. Temperature is measured by thermometer. Heat is measured by calorie. In which unit is it measured? Is it measured in joules, or simply we can write right? One thing you have to keep in mind, heat can flow from hotter body to colder body. Hotter body means molecules are vibrating faster. Colder body means molecules are vibrating slower. So, faster vibrating molecules can heat slower vibrating. That's why heat can flow from hotter body to colder body. Now, winter season is approaching. Do you prefer a hot coffee or cold coffee? Hot milk or cold milk? When you touch that glass tumbler, then heat flows from that glass tumbler to your body. You will, right? But if you touch an ice cube, at that time what will happen? Heat flows from our body to ice cube. Because ice cube has low temperature, our body has high temperature. Okay, in how many ways heat travels from one place to another? How many ways? 3 ways are there. What are they? Conduction, convection and radiation. Conduction, convection and radiation. Conduction, it is the method of transfer of heat in solid. Where? Solid. Like if it is a solid, eh? And how is this solid made up of? The solid is made up of molecules. Is it made up of molecules or not? Suppose this is iron rod. What is this? These are the molecules. Who is talking now? Here. If this part is heated, then these molecules gain energy. They gain kinetic energy. They start vibrating faster. When they start vibrating faster, do they touch other molecules or not?
Yes.
And if one vibrating body touches another, then does it also have to vibrate or not? And next molecule also vibrate. Finally, at the beginning, these molecules become hot. Slowly that heat flows and reaches up here. This part also becomes hot. One vibrating molecule helps to vibrate another one. So in that case, they gain kinetic energy. What do they gain? And heat transfers from one place to another. In conduction, the molecules do not move from one place to another. Simply one vibrating molecule makes other molecule vibrating. Because of vibration of the molecules, heat transfers from one place to another. So that is conduction. Right? So while cooking food also, you have to be very careful. Sometimes you may touch that hot part of the cooking pot without using some safety thing, and you may burn your hand also. You have got that experience or not?
Yes.
Right. Okay, today's presentation is this much. Now everybody open your book and read page number. What is the page number? 183, 184, 85, 86. Okay? And start making your note. Understood? Thank you.